Welcome to Salaam Nerds Podcast. We do reviews and recaps of your favorite TV shows, movies, and current events.
Yo, it's the Salaam Nerds. My name is Steve, aka Watson Beats. I'm here by boy Jazz.
We drop live episodes on YouTube on Sundays, Tuesdays, and Wednesdays at 10:30 p.m. Eastern. Thank you to all our supporters. Please help us by subscribing and leaving a good review on Apple Podcasts and Spotify. All episodes can also be found everywhere podcasts are found.
Yo, Salaam Nerds. It's your boy Neebs, aka Watchman Neebs, and I'm here with DJ Pikachu.
DJ Pikachu.
I like how we just decided to wear like character onesies today for no apparent reason.
Just out of nowhere.
Just out of nowhere. No reason at all. It's random.
And truly, we did not plan this. So
no, we did not. We did not plan this. Welcome everybody. We are Salaam Nerds. If you have not watched this, welcome to the show. We do every Sunday. We do a little bit of current events. We do something called Salaam facts or nerd facts. We kind of just give you guys some like scientific stuff and cool history stuff, and we also a few things that are going on in just internet culture, and we kind of share that with you guys. A lot of nerd culture stuff like Star Wars, Marvel, DC, all of that fun stuff. So thank you for joining us. And Jazz, tell us a little bit about what you got going on, man. How's everything? How's life in the Pokemon world?
Well, I became a Pokemon master not too long ago.
Oh.
It was a very important part of my life. I've been trying to do this for the past, 20 years, like Ash Ketchum. But yeah, recently became a Pokemon master, and so I think I'm doing great. How about you, man?
Do you know that Pokemon and Nintendo is suing the White House?
Why?
Oh my God, you haven't heard about this? Okay,
No.
So our current administration, as it is, they did a campaign for Ice to the Pokemon theme song.
Gotta catch 'em all. Oh my God.
So now Nintendo is suing the White House for using that.
Oh wow.
And I hope they win.
I hope they win.
I hope they win, because that's insane. That's an insane thing to do. These are people. These are actual people, and they're treating them like, oh, gotta catch them all. This is crazy. And they just said recently that the number of non-criminal people that they have detained is more than the amount of people with criminal history and criminal charges.
Yeah,
so majority of the people they have do not have any kind of criminal record.
Yeah, I've definitely heard that. So
that's insane. And then they go ahead and they try to use Pokemon as a way to dehumanize these people who are undocumented. That's crazy.
Yeah. So I'm you know what? I hope Pokemon wins. I'm so glad to hear that.
I hope Pokemon sues the crap out of them, and so does Nintendo. Nintendo is very good at suing people. That's what I've heard.
They're notorious for that. That's for sure.
I know. And then I'm wearing a Spider-Man onesie, and there's some Spider-Man news, some bad news about Spider-Man. Tom Holland actually got an injury on the set on Spider-Man.
Yeah, I heard about this.
Yeah, so sad, man. I hope he gets better. Shout out to Tom Holland. He watches our show. No, I'm just kidding. Oh man, if only. Could you imagine him and Zendaya just like popping this up on the TV? In Spider-Man and Pokemon costumes.
Okay, I'll actually be right back. This onesie's getting really hot.
Yeah, okay. Why don't you, as Jazz strips down into his skivvies, because he is wearing a Pikachu onesie, I will share with you guys some cool stuff that's happening. More wedding stuff is happening. I had a dolki that happened in this week, which was cool. So shout out to my cousins, Matab, Sami, and my aunt for giving me a dolki. If you don't know what a dolki is, it's kind of like a pre-wedding party that a family member throws for you. It's usually at your house or maybe at like a little hall. It's very small. It usually doesn't have like a lot of people. and it's just food, and there's a lot of dancing, and there's a lot of singing. It's kind of like a giant karaoke session with old school wedding songs. So they take a bunch of old school wedding songs, they print out lyrics, and they kind of just do like karaoke on the tabla. Like they don't really have like set list of beats and stuff to go ready, but they have this little drum and they play it, and they sing songs in your honor. So shout out to that. If you don't know what a dolki is, definitely go to one. You get to dress up really cool. My fit was really nice. I did enjoy that. That was pretty cool. And then once Jazz gets back, we'll start more of the show. But there's a lot of cool stuff happening this week. Oh, here's Jazz. Jazz has entered. Let's bring him back up. Hey, Jazz. Feeling better? Feeling better? Now that you're not in your little onesie? Huh? Can you not hear us? Oh, Jazz, there's something wrong. He can't hear us. All right. Oh, okay, cool. Shout out to people in the comments section. Not Adam is there. I think he's reacting to the Pokemon thing, which yeah, for sure. It's crazy. But yeah, Jazz. So let's talk about what's going on in pop culture.
Let's do it.
Let's do it. What do we got this week, man? So, Jazz, the biggest thing that is happening. We talked about this in another episode. Kpop Demon Hunter. I finally watched it. I finally watched Kpop Demon Hunter. Jazz, you have to watch it. It is the greatest thing to happen to children's television since
it's pretty great. I know all about it. It's good.
It's so good. Like I was like, you know, what is this hype? I don't get it. And I finally watched Kpop Demon Hunter, and I gotta say, lives up to the hype, man. Lives up to the hype. Like it's really good. The kids love it. The songs are dribble. There's like, I saw this TikTok where a guy's like, he lives near a school. Every day at recess, all he hears is children singing the song Golden at the top of their lungs every day.
At the top of their lungs.
He's like, the best part of my day is when I take my 12 o'clock lunch and the recess kids are singing Golden. And it's so healing, which I think is really, really funny. But yeah, the animated K-pop show about Demon Hunter hybrids is the most watched English language title with over 300 million views, and has sparked all the charts and the merchandise success. It's crazy.
We've made it. Anime's made it. I love it.
Is it anime?
It's totally anime, dude.
Is it?
It's totally anime.
It's 3D. It's 3D.
Code Lyoko's anime. This is anime.
It's Korean though. I thought anime has to be Japanese.
Code Lyoko's French.
Oh, okay. I guess. Fair enough. Oh my god! But speaking of like anime, there's this one song they do in the beginning. Oh my god, what's the name of the song? I forgot what it's called. I think it's called a Takedown. Oh no, it's not called Takedown. It's how it's done or something like that. They actually have a lot of anime references in it. They do the Gatling of One Piece from Luffy, and they do Sanji's kick.
Yep.
So there's like cool little references to anime in the first song where they're like in the airplane and fighting all these demons. Very cool if you're into that. So cool little homage to One Piece, which I thought was pretty cool. This is going to be the biggest.
Speaking of One Piece, Halloween.
Yeah.
Have you seen the top rated anime episodes on IMDb recently?
No, I haven't.
Well, I just looked at the top 5. The top 4 out of 5, or 4 out of 5 of the top 5 are One Piece right now.
Oh wow,
it's peak.
I gotta get back on. I lost it. I gotta get back on the One Piece train, but like after that battle that they have in like, I forget what. It's just such a long battle. I just lost it. I couldn't get back into it. Also, all the people are separated. It's weird.
Yeah. It's fine.
I don't know. Well, hopefully I'll get back into it. But yeah, K-Pop Demon Hunter, check it out if you have not already. I think, Jazz, you got to watch it. I think we're going to do a full episode on K-Pop Demon Hunters. If you're somebody who knows somebody who would be, into K-Pop Demon Hunter or wants to basically, talk about it.
Sorry about
Let
that.
us know. Let us know. Let us know if you want to come on and talk about K-pop Demon Hunters. We're gonna do an episode
let's
on
go.
that. We also got to
I
do an
love that.
episode on Peacemaker. We definitely got to do an episode on Peacemaker. Big reveal of Peacemaker episode. If you haven't seen it, we won't spoil it for you, but you find out what the other dimension is, and it's interesting.
It's good.
It's actually really good, but I do have some thoughts about it, and I definitely want to share those thoughts. So hopefully when we do an episode breaking down Peacemaker, we can kind of talk about it. I want to talk about it as a whole, because right now, based on where the episode ended, it's feeling a little white savior, but I will not elaborate because number one, I don't want to spoil it for people. This is the Salaam weekly episode. It's not the recap episode. So I don't want to spoil it for people. And two, like, I could be wrong. Like, more things can happen in the next episode, which can prove me wrong. So I want to keep like an open mind for that.
Yeah, that's fair.
So there's that. But yeah, there's a lot of cool DC news. James Gunn has hinted at more, like, you know, lesser known characters coming into the DCU. Like, we already got like Peacemaker and Judo Master, which are so like random, but they said like we may get like Blue Beetle, the original one, not the one from the DCU movie. We might get Captain Atom. We might get the Question. Like, a lot of cool characters that you really have not seen. We may be getting in the DCU, which will be pretty cool.
Are we gonna talk about James Gunn?
Yeah, let's talk about it. Let's talk about James Gunn. So I'm thinking you're referencing the thing that he said about Israel and Palestine, right? So James Gunn just came out and said for the second time that the movie Superman is not about Israel and Palestine, right? Which like it's one of those things where like, sure, bro, but also sure, bro,
we get you, man. We get you.
But like the thing is, even if he's right, there's a chance he could be right. There's a chance he wrote this before that, which I kind of doubt, because number one, this has been going on for like over 2 years, and number two, like, you know, movies, even if you didn't write it in the draft, James Gunn is someone who is chronically online. He's not someone who's like off social media. Like, he replies to trolls and shit. So like, he's seen the images. He's seen it. Like, even if he did not intend to write it, subconsciously he absorbed what was happening, and he probably, unknown to him, could have written this stuff without, like, subconsciously done it. For who knows, right? But like, even if he did it, the fact that Israelis are identifying with the evil country so much to the point that they want to boycott the movie is more telling about them than it is the movie. To which I say, if the boot fits, lace that bitch up. Which I think is really funny. And then the thing is, like, even if he did not write that movie with that intention, there is this thing in literature called the death of the author, which implies that like it doesn't matter what the intention of the author was, because the work ends up taking a shape of its own based on like cultural, people's perceptions and stuff like that. Like, it doesn't matter. It's called the death of the author. So like, that's another version of that in film. So like, this does nothing to anyone, because like the allegories are out there, and it makes no difference to anybody if James Gunn openly says it's about this or not. It makes no difference to anyone. He can say nothing. People can say, oh, he's the head of a studio, of course he's not going to say anything. I mean, I'm like, listen, it's that you should still say something, but like, it doesn't matter at this point. But I don't know. What I do want to say is that there is, again, a chance that he did not meant to write this specifically for that. But that's also telling, because there is a line in the movie, and the TV show Andor. In Andor, they say that fascism and authoritarianism and oppression are nothing new. It's the same playbook all the
Every
time. The only thing that changes is the uniform, right? So like, yeah, there's a reason people identify what's going on in the Middle East with Andor. There's a reason they identify it with Superman. There's a reason they identify it with Hunger Games, because it's the same playbook. Everyone does this, and it's so obvious to everyone except the people who want to see it. They don't want to understand it. They want to believe it's fake. There's people that watches these videos online and they think they're all fake because they have to, because they have then
otherwise their whole worldview collapses. Yeah,
whole worldview collapses. They're like, hey, if this is real, I'm the baddie. Like, and their brain won't let them think that way. And there's the cognitive when it comes to that.
Are we the bad guys? No.
Like, I think that's really interesting. I think it's really telling. But that's my take on the James Gunn thing. I don't know. What's yours?
I mean, I'm in the same boat, honestly. It does not matter what he says. Like, if people are relating to it one way, I mean, you can't control that. Like, people are going to relate to stories the way they experience stories and the way they experience life, and there's nothing you can do about it.
Yeah.
He can say it's all he wants, but at the end of the day, even if he didn't do it with the intention of being Israel-Palestine, like you said, man, the fact that so many people identify from Israel as a bad guy, like, it really is so telling on their part.
To the fact that like Hawk Girl kills like their president, everyone's like, yeah. It's pretty crazy. And then you got like people like
on the nose.
And then you got people like Ben Shapiro going like, oh, it's too woke and it's this. They're like, oh, why do you feel like it's too woke, bro? Why? What do you see there? What similarities do you see, bro? But yeah, that's my James Gunn's news. But again, that's my take.
Well, speaking of movies, tell me about the movie festival you just went to.
Oh, yes. Thanks for reminding me, Jazz. I totally forgot about that. So I went to the Oscars Film Festival. Really cool group. They invite us out there. They invite you out there too, Jazz. You have not been once. I want to go there once with you because they would like they actually listen to our podcast. Like majority of, for some random reason, when I go up there and I network and I meet a lot of people, they tune into the podcast and they listen. And like, if you look at our demographics, it's like a random section that's just like, it's from Edmonton.
Oh, that's true. We do have a section in Canada.
And people are like, that's so random. But then I realized that it's from me going to this Oscars Film Festival.
Yeah, that's right.
It was really cool. They had some really cool people. They had one of the actors from The Voice of Hin Rajad. She came and she did a panel and she did spoken words. That was really cool. They had this singer. His name is Faisal. He had really good music. They brought him. They had comedian named I forgot her name, Huda Hirsi, I believe it is. But it's not pronounced Huda. She pronounced it differently. But she's this hijabi, black hijabi comedian. You've seen her on TikTok. She's very, very famous. She's really, really funny. She did a great job. And then we saw a bunch of cool movies. We saw
it's
some.
Funny.
Really what?
You say I see that on TikTok. Do you want to know what my TikTok algorithm is right now?
What?
It's trains and dinosaurs.
Well, speaking of comedians on TikTok, have you heard about this Riyadh festival that is happening with all these comedians? And now they're getting called out for accepting blood money. And it's like this whole huge thing on TikTok.
I have not, because again, my entire algorithm is trains and freaking dinosaurs.
Damn, bro. I don't know. But okay, so this is a big controversy. So there's a bunch of celebrities. You can Google it right now. You know, I'll tell you, there's like big names, Jazz, like Dave Chappelle, Bill Burr, Nimish Patel, huge Chris Tucker, who like I haven't like seen or heard him do anything since like Rush Hour 3, like huge people. And then like one guy, I think his name is Zach Woods, he called him out on a podcast or something and it took off and now everyone's getting called out and some of them are like dropping out of the show because it's like you're taking blood money and stuff like that. And it's really complicated. And here's the thing. You're not going to find a lot of Muslim people critiquing the Saudi government online, but they do in our circles all the time because Saudi Arabia is not like Israel. We don't just like pledge allegiance to the Saudi. Most of us have a certain feeling about Saudi, but we try to keep it to, some place that's not recordable because Muslims have to go to Saudi Arabia. We
At least
have
once in our lifetimes.
at least once in our life we have to go there and do a pilgrimage and do Hajj. And then we can talk shit about them. But before you do that,
but before we go, we have to delete everything
Before
for
you do
social
that,
medias.
before you do that, you don't want to say anything bad about this country, which I have not yet. I have not said anything bad. I have just repeating what has
Pointed
been said
out.
online, pointing out.
Yeah,
I have not said anything
just
bad
pointing
about
it
them.
out. Yep.
I may or may not have a favorable or unfavorable view about this country. Don't know. I have not, but like, if you get banned from this country, you cannot go to Hajj, which means you
Meaning
cannot.
you go to hell as a Muslim.
Meaning you cannot fulfill a huge pillar of your religion, and it's the thing that you do, and you actually get like all your sins get removed, right? Essentially. So like,
well, that brings up a very interesting question. If I can't go to Saudi Arabia because I criticize them, will I go to hell?
Yeah. Do not
Especially if I'm on the right side of criticizing them.
do not collect. Go directly to jail. Go directly to hell. Like, it's one of those things where it's like, so like, again, like, I experienced this as a WWE fan because WWE is in Saudi, and people are like, oh, WWE is selling out, they're going to Saudi, and I'm like, yeah, maybe, but like, I'm not gonna say nothing. I can't. And then like, the other thing is like, America itself is like funding a genocide. So like, who are we to point fingers and like, throw stones at a glass house? So yeah, it's one of those things.
Rasul.
Yeah. Someone Razdar, he's like, does that matter? To be honest, listen, man, I don't know what to tell you. I can't risk it. If it was like losing money, it's like, yo, whatever, bro. Like, I don't need the money. I'll get the money back. But like, internal damnation, like, I don't know if I can risk
hang on. I'm gonna go ask some shakes this question, man. Like, if Saudi Arabia doesn't want me to come inside because I criticize them, am I going to hell because I didn't do Hajj?
Okay. Did you? Who are you asking? ChatGPT?
No, like Sheikh Rasul, the local people,
Yeah.
Omar Salaman, also the real people, like not like no bullshit. I'm gonna ask the
someone's like, yeah, man, it does matter getting banned. Like, you can, it's a religious obligation. Like, you have to do it. It's not like something you can be like, oh, I can't do it. Yeah, man, Razdar, it's true, man. So like, it's difficult for Muslims to critique the Saudi government because of this thing, which like, and also like, if you Muslims have a thing about it, like, if you watch the Rami, who's that? Rami Youssef. If you watch the Rami Youssef special on HBO, it's so funny because it's an entire audience of Muslim audience. And you know when somebody says, oh, my spouse, she's Palestinian, and people go, woo, my spouse, she's like, Argentinian, and everyone goes, woo, like, people just like do it, right? They're like, oh, that's cool. He goes, my wife is Saudi, and it went silent to the point that the closed caption had to write silent on it, which was so crazy to me. Which is why, like, yeah, Muslims, yeah, we don't pledge our allegiance, but like, we do got to go there once. So like, we have to be very careful.
Yep, I sent the message out to a bunch of imams. Let's see what happens.
Yeah, someone's like, I don't know how I feel about these monopolies. Yeah, man, it's crazy.
Yeah, that's also like a legitimate question. It's like, yes, we have this podcast, talk about news and the fun stuff, but sometimes we gotta ask the real questions, like, what's gonna happen?
Luckily, our podcast does shit numbers, so this will never get to the Saudis.
Yeah,
we are not a threat. Please do not revoke our visa. Hassan Minhaj cannot go to Umrah and Hajj.
Right, like, that's the question. Like, what's gonna happen to him?
Yeah, bro's going to hell.
Is he though?
I don't know. I need to ask him that. I'm like, bro, I need to ask. Are you going to hell? I don't know, man. But yeah, that's one of the things. Like, Hassan Minhaj went in on Saudi on his show Patriot Act, and they literally banned him. And I'm like, bro, was it worth it? I don't know. I don't know, man. But yeah, there's even a wrestler who refused to go to WWE, and he was like, because of the Jamil Kokoski, where they like actually like literally murdered, allegedly. Which was
you have to say allegedly.
Yeah, I have to say allegedly.
You have to say allegedly. I don't give a shit. They murdered him.
Listen, allegedly, I'm not, I still got to go there, but like,
you can go.
I'm just saying. There was a wrestler, and because of what happened, he didn't want to go to matches in Saudi. And then, he said he thought about it, and he got like feedback from Saudi fans, and he's like, the people shouldn't be punished for what the government is doing, just like we shouldn't be punished for what our government is doing. And like, so what he does is he goes to Saudi, he does these matches, he does these events, but he donates the money he makes from those events to like Syrian charities and stuff like that. So I guess that's his way of like, hey, I want to be with my people, because there's not that many Arab wrestlers. There's not that many Muslim wrestlers in WWE or in wrestling at all. So like, it's a big deal for him to be able to go to this place and for them to see one of their own and have them speak Arabic. Like, I get that. It's a big moment. It's inspirational. It means a lot to people, but it's also like, is it blood money, right? So his thing is, he doesn't accept the money. He takes the money and all the money he makes from shows in Saudi Arabia, he donates, which like legit.
Sure.
I feel like that is a decent compromise.
Yeah. It's like me and gambling. Like the one time I went to Vegas and I made a shit ton of money. I donated every penny because I know I can keep it.
Yeah. Blood money, man. Yeah. No. All right. But yeah, that's
the question. Does my gambling become halal at that point because I donate all my winnings?
I don't know, bro. I don't know, bro.
Like, no, legit, I put $100 in craps, made close to $2,000 off of it, donated $2,000. Did I donate $100? Did I donate $2,000? I don't know.
I don't know, bro. I don't know. Like, is that like the like religious equivalent of laundering money? Like, you're just taking the money and you donate it to a good cause, and now it's like laundered. It's like clean. Are you like religiously laundering money?
I don't even know, man. It's like laundering money. Because here's the thing: everything I'm doing is legal money-wise. It's just very questionable moral-wise.
It's laundering it morally. Then
no, if it's illegal, it's not moral. Is it?
I don't know.
Is money laundering ever moral?
We'll see.
We're asking the hard questions today on Salaam Nerds.
I know we are, man. We are. None of this is scripted. We always just go randomly into different topics. That was crazy. But yeah, shout out to Moskers. Like, we're all over the place. This is why you shouldn't give two guys with ADHD like a show. All right, let's go back.
The show's gonna have some cool clips for you to post, man. I'll tell you that much.
Yeah. We just got to make sure that we put like "do not send to Saudi." Like, let's put go into the filters and like ban that real quick.
Right. Yep. Do not show this in Saudi.
If we have any Saudi fans, we do love you guys. We just questionable. Question. We
just question the governments. I mean, we question our government too.
Yeah, man. Our government, Pakistani government, all of them, man. Like, everyone should be
every single one.
Israel and everyone. No one should be above scrutiny.
Especially the Chinese.
I know. Whoa, easy there.
Just kidding.
I needed to go viral on TikTok.
Especially the Russians.
Actually, no. TikTok is being bought now. TikTok is being bought by Oracle.
Do you know? I'm going to delete TikTok after this. That's actually very problematic with the shit.
So here's the thing, right? I've heard two cases. Number one is like, if we just give up and leave, then like we basically like give up the entire space to the bad guys. Like Twitter, people left on Twitter, and now Twitter is legit disgusting. It's so horrible. And people are like, no, stay and fight. Like, don't let them have this. And yeah, the algorithm is going to be changed, and it's going to be tough, and it's going to be rough, but like, don't just give up that easily. Just don't go. And I don't know. I feel like both sides make a lot of points. There's one where it's like, no, it's just completely, don't use it. Don't give them any money. The other is like, hey, like, there's this really amazing line in Andor. It's like, I am doomed to use the tools of my oppressors.
Yeah.
Right. So it's kind of a thing. And you're making a pact to go against APAC and stuff like that. Like, yeah, if you want to actually be successful at something and actually accomplish something, you have to use the tools of your oppressors. And I feel like
check the private chat.
I just say that both sides are pretty interesting. Yeah, demo.
Don't say the name out loud.
Okay, I won't say it out loud. Then why do you?
But I'm building a social media site.
Jazz is building a social media site. I did see that. I love the name, by the way. The name is dope.
Yeah,
I love a good pun. So keep an eye out for Jazz's new social media. But yeah, no, it's definitely something that's cool. All right, let's go back to our current event stuff, right? So other stuff we're gonna talk about. Let's talk about something wholesome. Let's talk about The Simpsons. The Simpsons are having their 800th episode, bro. 800 episodes.
Those are some rookie numbers, man.
Well, I guess for you, yeah, it is. For anime fans, you guys are up there in numbers. But it's still pretty interesting because they have predicted so many things that have happened in our lifetime.
Okay.
In all these episodes.
Okay, but like if you just guess everything, eventually some of it will come true.
Yeah. It's like that saying: if you put like an infinite amount of monkeys in a room and give them infinite amount of typewriters, one of them will eventually write Shakespeare.
It'll take a very, very long time, but yes.
Well, yeah, infinity, right? Like if they have infinity time and there's an infinity amount of them, eventually one of them will write Shakespeare.
Eventually, yeah.
Yeah. Baywatch is getting a reboot, which okay, cool.
I never cared for it. I think I was too young back then.
No one
when
asked.
it was first running.
No one asked for this, but yeah. Okay. Shout out to them. I don't know. That's pretty interesting. Okay, this new Leonardo DiCaprio movie everyone's talking about is called One Battle After Another. Is getting really good reviews. It's a Paul Thomas Anderson film. It's coming out September 26th. It just already came out and it's being praised for its like storytelling and performance. It's already made $22.4 million in the box office this month. A non-superhero movie is like actually doing really well.
Let's go see it.
Yeah, that might be cool. That might be a cool thing to do. And then another show that I really love, if you're a comic book nerd and stuff like that, there was a show on NBC called Powerless. And Powerless was this campy superhero show about ordinary people living in a world with superheroes. And apparently that is coming back also. It's they're revamping it different, but it's called Ordinaries. So it's about ordinary people living in a superhero world. I love this concept. There's been two shows that have done this. One is basically Powerless, which is what this is based off. The other is She-Hulk, which also does this a little bit, which did not get a lot of good reviews, though I personally love She-Hulk. I think is great. But
wait,
yeah.
Powerless. Was this the one where like I saw a TikTok of this where someone was like, "Oh my God, Lois Lane died. That means we can do all the crime right now because Superman's in reverse time." And
yeah. Because every time Lois Lane dies, what happens is Superman reverses time, and they're like, "Oh, we can do anything we want because they're not gonna matter." Which this show was so good, man. Oh, if you guys
need to watch the show.
It's on Peacock, and it's so good. It's so good.
I need to watch the show. Okay, yeah.
I'm gonna start doing this thing. I'm gonna recommend one show every month and one movie every week for people to watch. So my recommendation for a show is Powerless on NBC. Check it out. 30 minutes. You can kill an entire season on one weekend. It's so good. Vanessa Hudgens in it. Danny Putty's in it. Alan Tudyk's in it. Great cast.
You said Vanessa Hudgens. I'm in.
Yeah. And then a movie that I would recommend this week. I would recommend Midnight in Paris.
Wait, where can I watch this show?
So this show is on Peacock, I believe. It's an old NBC show.
Is it on Peacock? It's all I'm seeing on Google. It's saying it's YouTube, Fandango, Prime Video. Okay, wait, more options on Apple TV.
Okay, maybe it's on Prime also. I don't know, but I knew it was on.
Yeah, but it's like you have to pay for it. It's not like stream.
You do? Okay, maybe Peacock might have it for stream. I knew they had it at one point, so maybe it'll come back. We'll see.
Okay.
But Midnight in Paris is this movie about Owen Wilson, and he has something called like golden age nostalgia, where you like want to live in another time period because you think that time period is like better than the one you're living in. You romanticize it, which is such a white thing because like for us people of color, we really can't have golden age nostalgia. To be fair, we've had it a little rough.
Just a little, yeah.
We had a little rough. Like we can't even go to like olden time, like India and Pakistan because of the British and like so many other people that have been. It's been rough for us. So but honestly, the show, if you disregard all the whiteness of it, it's actually really really cool.
Okay, fine.
I think it's really good. All right, so there's that. Let's talk about Marvel news. A new Marvel show came out finally, and nobody's watched it. It's called Marvel Zombies.
Oh, it's out.
It's out. It's out. It is a TVMA version of a zombie apocalypse that's happening. It is basically a continuation of one of the What If stories.
Yeah, where they all
What
became
If.
zombies. Yep.
Yeah, and the thing I have with this is that I watched it. It's like What If. Like if you like What If, you'll like this. If you don't like What If, you won't like this. I am pretty indifferent about it. What I do love is that Iman Vellani is the star of Marvel Zombies, which is super cool. She's so great in it. She's the heart of the show. I really did love it. You know, we get her saying Bismillah in the episodes and all this cool Jersey references. Yeah.
It's what if you had Bismillah to a zombie? What happens?
Yeah. What happens if you Bismillah to a zombie, right? I don't know. Okay. I really like part of it, but like it's literally the same exact formula as What If, and it's only 4 episodes though. You can knock it out real quick, but I don't know. But yeah,
Toying asking the real questions. Zombies is out?
Yeah. No marketing, no nothing. Of course it's going to suck. They never market anything that has a lead who is a person of color, so not a big surprise. Yeah, I don't know. It's not like it's weird. I don't know. It was one of those things, but we'll see. Star Wars news. We did the trailer for The Mandalorian and Grogu. The trailer released. People are not happy about it. They say this could have been an episode on Disney Plus. It does not need to be a movie.
Okay.
So I don't know. I didn't see anything in that trailer that was really amazing, but there's a chance that it can do well. You know, kids love Grogu. People might take their kids to watch Grogu. Who knows?
But like, I also feel like we shouldn't reward like these kinds of things. Yeah. Like,
yeah.
Okay, whatever.
Yeah, I get it. That's fair. I don't know. I am not mad at it. Let's see what else is going on. There's some more DC news. I think there is beef on the internet right now because there was a character on Peacemaker called Sasha Bordeaux, and she's a cyborg. And everyone's like, "Oh my god, this show is so woke. They ruined Cyborg. They turned Cyborg into a woman." Like, no. Bro. She is a cyborg. She's not Cyborg. Cyborg is the name of the character, but it's also what you call a like human with like bionic parts. Like it's people are so dumb online, bro.
Media literacy is 100% a problem. Oh, Toyin is asking the most important question. Did you watch Demon Slayer? The answer is yes. It's phenomenal.
Ooh, that's so funny. They say the top 3 media thing out right now are all about demons and anime. It's K-pop, Demon Hunters, Demon Slayer, and they're the third one. I don't remember what it was, but that's so crazy. people love
Demon Slayer, man, had me in my feels. I may have cried.
Yeah. How many episodes is Demon Hunters? I mean, Demon Slayer. Can I get into that, or is it too late?
Dude, you can totally get into it. It's not that much.
All right, maybe I will. I've seen a lot of cosplays, so sometimes when I see a lot of cosplays, I feel left out and I want to watch it.
Yeah, no, Demon Slayer's easy to get into, and you know, the first few episodes again slow, but it picks up, and then the animation style is just beautiful.
Okay, very cool. Yeah. Thank you for sharing that. All right.
Also, and then when you get to the movies, quote unquote, which are really just like the first few episodes of the next season, you will cry.
All right. Love a
mainly because like I don't cry in real life, like life is whatever, so I don't cry. But then when I come to like movies or TV shows, just let it all out.
Yeah. What was I crying about? I was crying about something the other day. I was watching something outside. I don't know. I don't even remember what it was.
Yeah, right. Like I don't cry in life. I cry in TV shows only. It's so weird.
Yeah. True. Oh, something I wanted to share. I saw this TikTok the other day, and it's really funny, and I want to share some of the things. It's called it's a trend on TikTok. It says things my boyfriend has said to me, right? And it's about like when someone gets things wrong. For example, this girl said that her boyfriend said, "Your friend has me hot and bothered," meaning she has me upset and angry. That's not what it means.
Oh, that's hilarious.
Right? So there's a few of them. They were like, my husband thought the word platonic meant romantic, so he's been telling everyone our relationship is platonic. Oh, one time my husband said he was living bi-curiously through me. Oh man. My boyfriend said hard pass to a date with me. He thought it meant that it was something really hard to pass on.
Oh my god, I'm dead.
This is what happens when you have a boyfriend who doesn't read enough.
This, you know what this reminds you of?
Yeah.
I don't know if you've ever watched Linus Tech Tips on YouTube, but like they just give tech tips, right?
Yeah.
And on one of their podcast episodes, he was talking about using a word, and he said, you know, back in my times, you know, I would drop the hard R all the time.
Oh yeah. And he thought it meant the one about like whatchamacallit, autism, but not
autism, you know, just being
yeah.
slow.
Yeah.
Right. And it's so funny.
Oh my god, yeah. That's not what that means. Here's another one. I was helping him stretch, and he texted his family that I was stretching him out. I don't know exactly what that means, but I think I know. My husband called me a muffin top, thinking it was a cute pet name.
Fellas, do not ever call your girl muffin top.
Yeah. Oh my god. Yeah. This was my husband kept telling people I was in post-mortem instead of postpartum. Oh my god. My boyfriend was telling people I had hemorrhoids. He meant hernia. My boyfriend said I was defecating. He meant on a calorie deficit.
I mean, by definition, the first one can work.
Yeah. I got whatchamacallit. One time my boyfriend told my dad he plays both sides, meaning he can play defense and offense. Man, that's crazy. All right, man. Yeah. One time my boyfriend said butters my biscuit. He meant to say ruffles my feathers. Oh man.
Oh, that's funny.
Yeah. All right. So some of these were good. All right. Yeah, I wanted to share that. That was really funny. All right, we're up to the last part in our podcast, and that is the part where we do fact or crap. Are you guys ready for this?
Mm-hmm.
All right, let's do this. Do you guys want to learn stuff? You gonna learn today? I don't
want to learn anything. I don't like learning.
You gonna learn today?
Okay, fine. Let's go learn things.
Yeah. Someone here talking about Pakistan losing cricket. Yeah, that's no surprise. If you're thinking you're going to make me feel bad.
Actually, did you watch that match?
No, I did not.
Oh, dude, get this. All right. So we batted first.
Yeah.
And in like the first half, we were doing pretty solid. Then right around the point where we got to 130 runs with like 5 wickets back to back, like 5 of our batters shit the bed completely.
Sure.
And then we ended, the match with like 140 runs, right? It was pretty bad toward the end. But at the beginning, we did amazing. Then on the bowling side, right? Up until about like over 15, right?
Yeah.
We were doing solid. We were on pace to win even.
Okay.
And then in the end, we shit the bed, and they won. Just like with like 4 balls left or something. Like we were actually pretty close to winning.
No surprise. I don't really watch cricket. If I wanted Pakistan to let me down, I just listen to their politics.
No. This time they were actually. It was weird how close it was toward the end. Like
it's really funny because like Pakistan and India have got beef to the point where like they're not even like India won't even like shake their hands and stuff, and then they end up meeting like 3 times in the World Cup. Like they just keep meeting each other over and over again.
Hey man, this is where it matters in cricket. Nowhere else.
Nah.
Forget diplomacy. Cricket.
Yeah, well, if they're not shaking hands, there's very little diplomacy there. It's breaking down. Usually cricket with like the main thing, it was like, hey, no matter what happens, we keep it sportsmanship. And they're just like, whatever. But it is what it is. All right, let's do some facts.
Let's do some facts. Oh, my camera was off. Whoopsie.
Yeah, your camera's off. Coke bottles with special yellow caps are sold during the Jewish holiday of Passover to indicate that bottles contain no corn syrup, making them kosher. That's got to be cap. I don't think that's true.
Corn syrup's not kosher?
I guess.
Yeah, I'm going to call cap on that one.
Yeah. And yeah. Oh, no, it's a fact. Coca-Cola began producing kosher drinks in the 1930s, but it wasn't until the 1990s that they start the yellow caps. A Coke is a Coke, and no amount of money can get you a better Coke than the one the bum on the corner is drinking. I don't know. It's a random quote. But yeah, I guess that's true. But like, that is weird because almost all Cokes have that little K symbol on it, which means kosher, and almost all of them have corn syrup. So I don't know. That's a weird statement.
Yeah,
might need to fact check that one. All right. A game of cricket originated in Belgium, not England. Oh, we were just talking about cricket.
Yeah, okay. I did not know that, actually.
I did not know that. It is true. Yes, new research shows that Flemish weaver who immigrated to England introduced the game and its name to the English.
Okay.
All right.
Hold up. Let's do a quick fact check on this.
Let's do that. Let's do some fact checking.
Okay. Origin. Oh, what? Cricket was created during Saxon or Norman times by children living in Weald, an area of dense woodlands and clearings in southeast England that lies across Kent and Sussex.
Oh, so what? What do you mean? This guy says Flemish weaver is the guy who invented it.
Hold up. Cricket.
Flemish
weaver.
He said he introduced it.
Its origins unknown. Earlier than 1550, somewhere in England. It could be traced to Flemish, but there's no confirmation on this.
All right, we're gonna say that one is cap. That one.
Yeah.
Take that one out. NASA stopped painting the fuel tank on the space shuttle because the white paint added about 600 pounds to its weight.
Oh, that makes sense. And that's also smart. Like, you can't have that much weight that you're trying to launch into space. So, yeah, okay.
I didn't know how paint can be that heavy.
It can, dude. It can be heavy.
Have
you ever, picked up, paint, like dry
yeah,
paint
they can. Yeah, it's actually very
heavy.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. Very true. Yeah. All right. That is very true. Yeah, you're right. The next one. In Russia, smiling for no reason is frowned upon. You shouldn't be smiling in Russia for no reason.
Why?
You have to have a reason to smile.
Miserable.
That does sound miserable.
I'm gonna call crap on that one.
No, it is a fact. Laughing for no reason is a sign of stupidity, and that is a Russian proverb.
Oh.
Yeah, you can't just be. I've never seen a Russian randomly smiling. Now that I think about it.
I guess not.
Yeah.
I don't want to believe that one.
No. In a recent survey, only 40% of people saw themselves as being above average in intelligence.
I believe that one.
That's crap.
Yeah, ignore that.
That's crap.
It's crap.
Yeah, research indicates that 65% of those surveyed consider themselves intellectually above average. That's that Cunning-Druger effect.
Dunning-Kruger, yeah.
Yeah.
Did you say Cunning-Druger?
You know I have auditory dyslexia. Leave me alone. Did you know braising a ham in Coke is a popular slow cooker recipe, but recent reports found that substituting Diet Coke will cause the ham to explode. I kind of want to believe this. I really want to believe this.
Oh my god.
What do you
I
think?
know I've done barbecue with Coke as a glaze.
Yeah.
I don't know if it'll explode if you use Diet Coke. That part I call crap on.
It is a fifth. We hate to blow this myth up, but Coca-Cola actually promotes using a Diet Coke in their recipes.
Yeah, okay, yeah. That makes sense.
Yeah, makes sense. All right. Fact or crap? People who live well past their 70s are usually married women with children living in a close-knit family group.
I'm gonna call true.
I feel like women who get married actually die quicker.
No, because I know the Japanese who have like very close family structures.
Yeah.
They have the most number of centenarians. So I'm gonna call true.
That is true, but that could also be their culture and diet. We'll see.
It could be, but I'm gonna also say it's fake.
No. You know who actually holds the record for the most centenarians?
Who?
Nuns.
Oh.
Wow.
Oh.
Nuns hold. Oh my god. This is probably the closest I'll be to coming out Christian. I'm like, wait a second. Maybe I'm just lucky. They may be on something here.
Most number of
Nuns hold the record for general longevity. Many becoming centenarians.
Okay, wait. Japan versus nuns.
That sounds like a movie. Japan versus nuns. Someone.
Oh, the potatoes.
Someone said in Okinawa they grow these sweet purple potatoes. Apparently, these potatoes are linked to longevity. Ooh, interesting. Very true. I feel like
what we do know is Japan has the most number of people, nearly 100,000 people over the age of 100.
Okay. But are any of them nuns?
Let's see.
I don't know.
No, there's no nun study.
No?
That's
none?
not a real study.
There's none? There's none? No one appreciates that. All right. I thought that. I don't care. I thought that was funny. All right. Next one. In 1840, Abraham Lincoln, then a state legislator in Illinois, jumped out of a window to prevent a quorum. The number of legislators required to be present for a vote to take place. Oh, so he jumped out a window.
Okay. Do I believe Abraham Lincoln would do this? Yes. Do I think he did it? Also, yes.
It's a fact. He jumped out of a window to prevent being a quorum because there would not be if he jumped out the window, there would not be enough people for the vote to take place.
Yeah. In fact, recently with redistricting, in my state of Texas, all of our Democratic reps left to Chicago and New York to break quorum so they couldn't pass the maps.
Yeah. That's crazy. The word alcohol comes from the Arabic term al-ghul, which means body-eating spirit. That sounds cap. That sounds
like cap.
That is crap. The word alcohol actually is derived from alcohol, from Arabic. It's called al-kuhul or alcohol, a dark powder used to paint the eyelids.
I don't know about that one.
That's what they say. So it does come from Arabic. It just does not mean anything about a ghoul.
Okay.
All right. Next one. Young liberated women from the 1920s were called flappers because a short fad in Great Britain when girls left their galoshes over shoes unbuckled to flap as they walked. This became popular in America and Europe. The name flapper soon caught on to describe a whole generation of women.
I don't know if the shoes are the reason, but I vaguely remember hearing this at one point.
Yeah. It is true.
Okay.
It is true. They're called flappers because their shoes would flap. Unbuckle.
No, that's like the era of jazz music. Like, yo, come on.
What?
Flappers, really? No, I don't believe that.
I don't know. That's what they say. That's what it's saying.
I don't think it's about the shoes. I think they were just called that for some other reason. We're going to have to investigate that one later.
We can do it right now, but hold on. Let's see. Why were women in the 1920s called flappers? All right, let's see. Google, give us an answer. Women in the 1920s were called flappers because the term symbolized a new young woman who was challenging norms with her fashion.
Originated in British slang, likely from the idea of a young bird flapping its wings to fly.
Ah, look at that. What the hell?
Yeah.
Anything to do with galoshes? What does it say? Galoshes?
What the hell's a galosh?
Galoshes are like rain boots. I know that because my fiance is from Britain. Let's see. Galoshes.
Okay. The popular theory for the origin of flapper that it came from young women wearing unbuckled rubber galoshes that would flap as they walk. Have you ever seen it similar to the rebellious freedom seeking in the 1920s? However, the term flapper existed before the 1920s, initially referring to a budding young girl, and the galoshes fad was a short-lived trend of the early 1920s, making the connection more popular, but not entirely accurate explanation for the full meaning of the term. Yeah. Okay, there we go.
All right. You know what, man? I don't know how I feel about some of these facts. They're not as better as
I know. I feel like I have to fact check the facts. I
know.
This.
I'm gonna go back to the old one that we got. The old one was better.
Yeah, let's get better facts.
Yeah. Let's do a few more, but like the ones this week have been not super great. I think we need to change our sources.
We're gonna need to fact check the facts on these things.
If we get one more fact, not like most of them are true, but they're not like super accurate. I want accurate facts. I don't want any with I don't want the ones with wiggle room, like the buckle one. Like, yeah, it's kind of true, but it's also not like definitive.
Right, yeah, like that's not the origin of the word flapper. Like,
it says it plays a role in the term, but I don't know if that counts. All right. If we get one more that isn't 100% accurate, we're done with these. We're going back to the old company we were using. All right. Wheels attached to skis known as roller skis have been used since it's in the 1600s in Norway.
Roller skis?
Yeah.
Is this even a thing? I've never seen a roller ski before.
I've never seen one too, which makes sense because it is crap. Roller skis were they do exist. Roller skis were invented during the mid 1930s in Italy and Northern Europe. That's weird. So they're just skis with rolls on them? I
guess, yeah. But I've never seen any of these. This is interesting.
We got another Abraham Lincoln fact. All right, ready?
Let's go.
16th president, Abraham Lincoln, was a skilled wrestler and was honored with an award for the National Wrestling Hall of Fame in 1992.
Oh, okay. One, I don't know if the National Wrestling Hall of Fame existed, but do I believe Lincoln was a wrestler? Maybe. Because the homie was like 6 feet something. Like,
yeah,
he was, buff. He was an ugly guy, but he was buff.
I could see him grappling.
So,
I can see him grappling.
I can see him wrestling. I believe this.
Lincoln competed.
Do I believe he's a wrestling Hall of Fame person? I don't know if the Hall of Fame existed back then.
Well, it's probably not a WWE Hall of Fame. It's just like amateur wrestling Hall of Fame, not like professional wrestling. So
I don't think the Hall of Fame existed back then, man.
We may have to fact check this. This might be the last one. If this one is wrong, we're done with these. We're going back to the old company. All right. Lincoln did compete in about 300 matches, and he was only defeated once.
Yeah. Okay. That makes sense.
But was there a National Wrestling Hall of Fame in 1992? Let's see.
Oh, in recognition of it, he was inducted to the National Wrestling Hall of Fame in 1992.
Yeah.
This wasn't in the 18 whatevers when he was alive. Okay, no. Decades later. Okay,
yeah,
that
obviously.
makes more sense.
Obviously.
Well, no, like the way it was phrased, it made it seem like you know, he was inducted in the 18 whatevers, and I'm like, that doesn't make sense.
No. He was like posthumously kind of inducted in 1992.
Okay, fine. Yeah, the fine, whatever.
Yeah. They should put him in the WWE Hall of Fame just for giggles. There's a lot of celebrities in there. You know, Donald Trump's in it.
Yeah, I actually know that one.
Yeah, that's crazy. All right, last one. The Spanish government created a crying room within a Madrid health center to help eliminate the stigma the Spanish culture associate with crying. The sign of the door reads, "Enter and cry." I need that over my room.
You know what? I'm gonna call truth just because I want this to be real.
I want this to be real too. Let's see where it is. Yeah, it is true.
It's real? Okay, yeah. I'm going to fact check that one. I want that one to be real.
They're the real room. They're the real room where you can go in and cry.
I love that.
Speaking of going and cry, I got to go do that next. So thank you, everybody, for joining us.
Time, 10:30 p.m.
Yeah.
30 minutes scheduled to cry. I'll catch y'all later.
I know. Well, we got 30 minutes to cry before we go to bed. We love you guys. Thanks for checking in. Don't forget to like, share, comment, subscribe, share a podcast with people. See if you like it.
Shout out to Toying. Shout out to Kelly for being in the comments. Thank you all.
Shout out to all the people in the comments. Shout out to all the people on Instagram. We were doing Instagram live. A few people joined, which is super cool. Saudi Arabia, please let us in. And
I need to do a Hajj.
Until next time, guys. Salaam, nerds.
Peace.